Hello, people of DC. Yes, it's your favorite, most honest trader in the game, most lovable player in the game, the Great Mattsupers. Yes, we're on the Mattsuper Thought episode 1. We did the introductory. If you missed it, just go to Zaggergaming and just look for the video Mattsuper Thought. It says introduction. So, what are we going to talk about today? My first episode, I want to thank the devs of the team of EG7. The reason why I want to do it for the devs is because personally I think they're giving back to the community. They're listening to us. They're trying to do the best for us. So let's look at what got released. We got a new episode that came out, DLC, whatever you want to call it. You got 5 artifacts. Now, some people are claiming that they miss art swapping, RIP to art swapping. But there's a lot of people that are glad that it's gone because now they feel that they're part of something, which I think so too. But now let's look at the potential of the 5 artifacts. Your limitation is only by your imagination. Think of the possibilities that you could do with 5 artifacts. As a tank, as a controller, as a healer, as a DPS. Those old artifacts that you said were garbage, now there's a whole new play out there. If for people who threw them out and put them into other arts, or to people who did save them, now you saved yourself a lot of time, money, and effort if you kept them. If you didn't, you got to start from scratch, do the grind, or you could pay. You don't pay, you don't play. But I do like to thank the devs for everything. Thank you, devs. But also, I want to address, at the same time, some of the shenanigans that go on here, which I know the devs know about, and they're trying hard, like speed hackers. We got to get rid of them. There's people on here doing wild stuff that, mathematically speaking, it's impossible. Whether, they're top DPS and they got a gazillion freaking points on the scoreboard to getting CR, their CR at maxed out. But all I say is this to the community, people who say you're snitching and it's wrong, you know what? If you want players to be held accountable and all that, you want the game to thrive, report the cheaters, the speed hackers, the money dupers, the glitches. That's what the devs are there for. So when you report a speed hacker, you're actually helping the DCO community. Because what happens? The speed hackers go into these runs. They affect everything. They affect the fun of the game. They affect the DC economy. People can blame me all they want. But let's think about it. You're telling me one person, as influential as I am, as most known as I am, you're telling me I did all this damage to the DC community economy? Ain't happening. You know what hurt the economy? It's the speed hackers that hurt the economy. And even before the speed hackers, you had the dupers, the glitches, and all that. That's what hurt the economy. And also it's the players that hurt the economy. When you don't report a cheater, when you don't report a speed hacker, you're basically condoning it. So let's work with the devs. Yes, it's hard because sometimes, you want something that the devs don't want, or I want something that you don't want. It's a fine line. We can't always get what we want. So what we got to try to do as a community is try to compromise. You get a little, I get a little, other people get a little. It's better to get some than none. So for the devs, I look forward to whatever your plans are. I'm going to try to keep up. For everyone else, I look forward to you watching this video, watching my future videos. Remember, watch the video, like, comment, subscribe. That's the most important. You got to subscribe. You subscribe, you'll get every interview that comes out. I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try once a week to put out a new video. whether it's about DC, whether it's about life, comment. Maybe if you say something and it intrigues me, maybe I'll mention your name. Or maybe if it's a good topic, I'll have you as a guest on the Great Mattsupers Thoughts series. Now, for all my haters who want to debunk me or whatever, I'm more than willing to let you come on the show if you're willing to talk. And I have to, for my time, I'll let you on my show for $2 billion an episode. You get to we'll do 10 minutes, whatever you like. That's the max, because I'm not going to go over 10 minutes. I like to keep the people entertained. I don't like to drag things out. So if you want to come on the show, you pay yours truly $2 billion, and we'll debate. I'm not afraid to debate, but at the same time, the Great Mattsuper got to make money for his time. Everybody, I'd like to thank you for watching my first episode, even though I had my introduction. Like I said, watch the video, like, subscribe, comment, leave a message. I hope to see you in the comment sections. Maybe if you have a question for me, maybe you can be a guest on my show. Or maybe, we could talk about it. I look forward to seeing everyone and anyone, even my haters. I wish no harm on anybody. Remember, what Mattsuper does is always legit. You should be legit. You gain nothing from lying. Always be honest. Till then, peace out.